go. Lock in, everyone. Lock in. TADC Mind Games. Lock in. Oh my goodness, we're getting right to it. Let me guess what this game is. This is a game where Kane doesn't stop what he's doing and everything past episode 8 is him putting the cast through hell. You think of the game. Oh my god. It's about help. Let me see what this is about. TADC Mind Games is a non-canon fan game. Story and script. Animation. Alright. We're going to options, text speed. Yeah, we gotta do windowed. Let's start this. Oh my god. Holy. Oh. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This may be the best Digital Circus fan game yet because of that. You put on a dusty headset that has been sitting nearby an old computer. To your surprise, it still works. No menu, no sound, no game selection. You have no idea what to expect while waiting for it to load. You're surrounded by darkness, and for a few seconds you wonder if there's anything to play. What the frick was that? A buzz of static catches you from off guard until a surrounding void suddenly flashes into a blinding light. Your vision comes to a few moments later, a disorganized groan leaving your mouth. Blurry eyes try to look past the spots in your vision. As it gradually comes to focus, you find yourself immediately assaulted by eye-piercing bright blues, yellows, and reds. You find yourself standing in what resembles to be the insides of a giant circus tent. You stand in awe, staring at the flowing cubes, plastic tubes, and strangely stacked toy blocks when suddenly... What is this remix? Did he turn Bubble into his staff right here? And is that a Thomas reference? Is this before or after he went rogue? I'm curious. A loud sound nearly sends you stumbling as a figure materializes from thin air. Oh god. Do I have to do voices for this? Do I have to do voices for this? Okay. Well, butter my beloved and smack my sclera if it isn't a new human! You bumped into short something that's now defying gravity above you. You stare up at a massive pair of chompers with eyeballs trying to understand just what it is you're looking at. Welcome to the amazing Digital Circus! His voice booms out across the colorful backdrop. His words spoken appear in the bold colored letters above him. My name is Kane, and I'm your ringmaster, and I can't tell you how delighted I am to see a new face in my circus. The hyperactive dinner keeps his 2-inch mess eyes like glue. I'm blinking and I'm moving. All I can see is stare in stunned silence as you attempt to catch up what is going on around you. While you're still trying to make sense of everything in front of you, you decide to... Oh god. Hold on, are we playing as Pomni or our own character? You know what we're playing as? Oh my gosh. You were freaked out and put the headset on. Kane watches you put out your head. You struggle for a few seconds as you realize there's nothing to take off. Panicked and confused, you ask your way to disconnect yourself from the game. Disconnect? This place is fun! I promise you there is so much we can do. Anything you want, as wacky as you can imagine. And you still gotta be all the others, am I right? He nudges your arm incessantly in the effort to convince you to just go with the flow of the game. You notice his fingers tapping rapidly in his cane. His eyes not leaving you. He insists that you experience the game, give it a chance. You decide to calm down, accept, and give it a try. It looks ecstatic. Clink his hand scatters the air where he is already floating. Wonderful! I promise you, we'll have a great time here. We gotta show you around, and we gotta give you an... No. Stopped to place upper jaw raising as he remembered something. That readable look in his face before his eyes spontaneously point in opposite directions. Jumping jackhammers, and all of a hullabaloo, I completely forgot we were in the middle of a hardcore hide-and-seek game. What, we? You start to ask to cut yourself off, snaps his fingers. Strange board game in his face and materialized out of nowhere falls to the ground. Is this a reference to Happy Place? Is this a reference to the Happy Place music video? Where he's like, it teleports the others in like a board game? If you don't mind waiting a bit, I'll be back with you in a moment. I promise. Just to go anywhere, okay? I want to be the one to show you around. A little video game for you to play in the meantime. See you in a bit. Toodle-doo. Cave edges and there's deafening silence all around you. A quick look over your shoulders and you can see how big the place is. You can listen to Kane and wait for him, but there's so many strange looking areas that caught your attention. You have a board game staring at your feet, and the digital world surrounding you. Finally, you decide to go left towards some big green doors. So are these options like after you play? Walk toward an open bed on the wall. Stay with the board game. Sith wouldn't be too sure to trust this guy. I'm gonna walk toward the open air vent. Right in front of you, a far away spot. I didn't read that. You walk toward it, worried that Kay might come back and find you sneaking around. The vent is indeed wide open, as he thought, big enough for a person to fit in. Has someone used it? Was it a game secret achievement? Pondered for a minute, then realizing that you were inside a game, you crouch inside to investigate. Oh, look at the glowing queen in the glowing. You notice the wall textures flicker and polygons just out of angles, forming gaps within the vent. The gaps themselves are big enough to see what lies beyond in the wide expanse. Guess that no one's been tested as part of a map yet? It seems rather dirty here with all the cobwebs and strangely shaped objects. They also have faces. Perhaps that's why Kane did while you would explore? You peer through one of the holes into the unnerving feeling that you are being watched. Suddenly something slivers into your peripheral as the multitude of eyes open and glare back at you from all directions. A winged voice rumbles through the vent. Another colorful character in the presence of a glowing queen? Despicable! The eyes stare accusatory, and the very sight disgusts them. You take a moment to form a response, think your best to act polite. Try your best to be polite, trying to diffuse the tension between you and this monster. You even compliment their lovely eyes. There are many, many eyes. The creature's eyes narrows and looks you up and down. You get the impression it's trying to figure you out in some way. You must be new here. I've not seen you around like the other things. Take this opportunity to get some answers. What do you know about Kane? You ask the glowing key about what she knows about Kane. The glowing queen's eyes widen when you mention his name. Ah, you speak the mad teeth that bore this world's existence. The same god that made me and my kin. But it matters not. He is far too shall become glowing in due time. Everything else. The glowing queen stares past you as she is seeing this feature unfold between her very eyes. It's rather disconcerting to you. Take the smoke to slowly crawl through the vent. Climb down carefully into the vent, a soft carpet below. A sound of rumbling emerging from the vent. Whatever that creature was, glide in and make it mad.
Mumbles and Weema mention! Mumbles and Weema mention! Mumbles and Weema mention! But they're crossed out! They're crossed out! I don't care! Mumbles and Weema mention! Mumbles and Weema mention!
Okay, gotta calm down. Oh my god, I can't believe that reference though. Oh my goodness. You look around past your bearings. It seems you're in this shabby looking hallway past its prime. Muck and grind stains the walls as the wallpaper peels away, revealing strange blinking eyes. Is the abstraction taking over? Trying to acknowledge them. So you wander the hallways, blocked doors on either side, each one a door with a funny looking character. Thought crossed your mind that why are so many doors with red X on them? The question presses heavily on your head. Suddenly you're snapped out of your thoughts by the sound of voices. Seems to be coming down further in the hallway. No other options ahead of him. Maybe you could get out of this place? It's better than have a company of doors at the very least. The voices become clearer and clearer as you pick up the pace, until eventually around a corner and...
We are playing as our own character. Sith is canon in this too, along with Bubbles and Weemut.
Ran into Pomni. You had a direct run into something small and colorful. The sound of jingle bells ringing down the hallways as you fall back onto the carpet. Slightly dazed, you look up to see the small jester rubbing their head in pain. Next to the jester, a person-sized chest nails down concerned. Pomni and Kinger. Are you okay? How many fingers am I holding up?
3.
Wait, I am? The chess piece looks down at its glowing hand. His eyes slowly drift in 2 different directions, and he begins to count them in a panic. He seems rather empty-handed. Oh, good news. Turns out I have 4.
He is slightly abstracted. He's slightly abstracted.
This is like an AU where the abstraction is taking over the entire circus? Is that the case? Jester slowly stands up, giving herself a brief dust-off. Jester's eyes go wide as they focus on full attention. Tension has the space as they both look at each other. You get the odd feeling they're about to try and fight you. The Jester puts himself between you and the chess piece, slowly backing away with them, tugging the chess piece's robe.
Kinger, we need to get going, now!
Oh, perhaps they're here to see my insect collection. Jester shakes their head as they continue to step back, not breaking an eye contact with you. You step forward trying to explain your situation. 1 second you were putting on a headset, next you were talking with the teeth man and everything else. Your head starts thinking about it all, you grab it. As we try to yank it off, is the abstraction taking over us. You start to curl yourself. I mean, why can't you take it off? Is this even real? Oh no, we're abstracting! We're abstracting! Smiling grasps through your own look, see Jester looking at you with some concern.
Hey, it's okay. Take it easy. I'm sorry about that. You thought you were one of the NPCs.
A reassuring tone in their voice helps you calm you down. You felt you were losing yourself in a second.
You're fine. I'm Pomni, by the way. And over there is Kinger.
Who? Kinger frantically looks behind him. You stare at you, but bafflement, Pomni gazes on you. So what's your name? You try to answer, but nothing comes to mind. Where a name should be, it's just a blank space.
Wait, he didn't give you one?
She trails out, brow burrowing in thought.
How about we call you, Rookie for now?
Sounds good. Am I not allowed to have the free will to name my character in this game? Isn't that the point of visual novel games like this? The dating sim I played, the Digital Circus dating sim I played gave me had the chance to give me an actual name I like. I don't want to be called a rookie. What am I, like a rook piece? Like I'm descendant of Kinger? Mouth plays the sound of a new name feels ripe at least for the time you're here. Time brightens up. Well, it's nice to officially meet Rookie. We're just gonna pretend it's Synth. For the sake of this game, we are going to pretend it's Synth because that's my Digital Circus OC's name. Well, it's nice to finally meet you, Synth. She lets out a small chuckle. However, her face drops down to a frown. She looks back at you with a sorrowful expression.
Sorry you had to end up here at a time like this, but we really gotta get moving before he finds us.
Who finds us? You're confused and ask who she's talking about.
Kane.
Kane, the big teeth guy? You recall your first meeting with him was unexpected. Despite the chaos regarding just about, well, everything, he seemed harmless, if not incredibly eccentric. Fall step behind Pomni and King as they both begin to take haste down the hall. You ask about what Pomni meant about King finding you.
Well, he's upset and unstable, more than usual. It started with the little things, the strange glare or mean comments, but now I think he's trying to...
So it is like, if they didn't delete Kane in episode 8. Pomni trails as she fidgets in her hand. She snaps back, looking at you.
But we're trying to find a way to fix him. Cougar thinks there's something in it with his base code.
You look over at Kinger, who is currently staring at the bright ceiling light. You look at Pomni, skeptical. She lets out an awkward laugh.
He's smarter than he looks. Trust me, we wouldn't have gone this far without him.
Pomni smiles weakly. She turns to him as she continues to stare at the light. Pomni, are you seeing these white dots in this light? You feel like without I help, these two might not complete their goal. Do you really want to get roped into something like this? You just want to go home after all. Yeah, no choice to stay and help him. Against your better judgment, you take a deep breath and off and fix Kane. Somehow. I don't actually know what the plan is. Perhaps you should have asked that before agreeing. Pomni looks up in surprise and relief, as she was hoping you would stay and help.
Well, I'm glad you want to help, especially since you just met us. Thanks.
The three of you continue your journey down the various hallways. You notice Pomni's eyes dart around you and trying to find something. She notices you looking at her.
Oh, we're keeping an eye out for doors with this key fits to. They appear randomly. Hopefully one of them will lead us to King's control room. That's what Kinger thinks anyway.
Suddenly there's a loud whack as Kinger smacks head first into a large door, surprising both you and Pomni.
Oh god, King, are you okay?
I'm not old, but the door is. Bubbles Mansion. You stand in front of a large oak wooden door engraved with vines and a weird grinning bubble. Pomni lifts up her key and tentatively slides in the door's keyhole. She pauses and looks back at you.
This place isn't exactly safe, so be ready for anything.
You give her a nod of confirmation. She shows the key and swings open the doors. Oh. That's... No. The other side is a random fancy trophy room with roaring fire and comfortable sofas. It will be a nice place to stay if it wasn't for the freaky mounted head on the walls that glared down at you. Though rather strangely, one of the mounted frames doesn't have a head, instead just a small plaque with a familiar name. Pomni grimaces as she looks up at them. Her hands begin to fidget even more than before.
Well, not the room we're looking for, but it can lead us to it. Any ideas, Kinger?
Kinger wanders off to one of the sofas and sits down, an especially comfy one. You know, I think this is made of crocodile leather. The good stuff. He begins to lean back, a body pressed around the pillows of the sofa as he lets her content sigh. Is it made of gummy goo? Is that sofa made of gummy goo? Pomni lets out a sigh as she fidgets. Well, I suppose it's okay to take a rest for a bit.
We can wait a while.
Pomni sits down on the sofa. You see her whole body loosens as it looks like she's about to pass out. You wonder how long she's been running about. They both are worn out. The boy looked at them. Perhaps he asked some questions. He asks why they look so worn out. Pomni lets out a tired sigh. It's supposed to be sigh, but it's his sign.
It's that obvious, huh? Things haven't been great around here. King's games have been pretty creative with how to kill us.
Oh, but don't worry. We don't actually die. We just feel the pain of dying.
Yeah, that. We were only able to escape his last game because his NPCs also started acting erratically. We're lucky to even be here talking about. So, I gotta play the other route. If the others are in like the route where you just sit there and play with the board game, then I'm also gonna go over that route right now too. Is there anything you want to ask?
You are about to ask them further when suddenly, wham! You hear the door slam behind you.
What?
Pomni rushes towards the door, key up front, trying to open it. However, as soon as he enters the key emits a loud error sound.
Guys, I think we have a problem.
As fire roars, the flames blow the fireplace before quickly snuffed out. The once warm room is now filled with sinister dread. Feel a shiver creep down your spine. Oh, I think it's one of those sleepovers. Feel the room around you begin to rumble and shake as the walls keep crumbling and split open. Hold on to Kingers to keep him right as Pomni's eyes dart toward the room.
Come on, there has to be... There!
Pomni points toward the bed to the other side of the room. She races toward it. What the fuck? What am I looking at? Violently clatter together, their mouths shattered, big vines from behind. The freaky vines gnash teeth hungrily. These vines are twisted toward you, Kinger.
What the?
A big vine slowly bursts out, violently blocking Pomni's path. Little Kinger posture changed. You know you'll like Dora's eyes seem more focused. Moves up in front of you as protective stands as he grabs something out of his skewered trophy decorated walls. Get behind me! Kinger holds it up, with a glimpse of the darkness, ready to swing down. As a machete, it proves into a cloud of pixels as soon as it makes contact with the vines. Why does Keen have that? It's a little time to act. You have to move, but you're unsure what help her, so you decide to... move from the big vine. You run over to Pomni, both of you are able to move the heavy vine leading away the small opening in the vent. Pomni starts kicking and loose it, but a scream startles you both. Oh! He's being devoured by Dipperjacks. It looked like Kinger being grabbed and one of us being dragged away while struggling. Kinger! Pomni immediately launched itself to take Kinger by the rope, trying to pull him back to the poor, rabbit-looking mountain head that is munching on his face. With everything happening so fast, you make a decision. You position. Sure to help them. Push over the creepy smiling rabbit head, avoiding the other slumbering mountain heads to try and grab you with Pomni, using all his strength to kick and to punch it. It finally lets Kinger go. Kinger falls to the ground. He quickly stands up and looks around himself with a determined look. Over here, quick! The two follow Kinger to the fireplace, avoiding the vines and buying heads blinking around. Until I can punch one of them in time. Focus their attention back at Kinger, who's now touching the walls around the fireplace, trying to find something.
What are you looking for?
The switch! There should be a hidden one here. The head resembles Kinger launches over you. You manage to dodge it, but it hits Pomni, pushing her between the other head vines. You look back to see Pomni struggle with the vines and back to Kinger, who is frantically feeling the walls for a switch. You decide to... You hold Pomni. You wave your arms, rush over to Pomni, trying to keep the vines away from her, and crying white mask trying to bite down you both. Oh, suddenly here's strange left in distance. It's Kane. Something isn't right. You look back at Pomni. Face, her head? Pomni looks like she's in a mindless zombie now, but her neck, she has... Candace replaced Pomni's a version of herself as one of the buying head mouths. Pomni's body's still hers, but she seems confused, touching her new cosmetic. She's almost find herself. New head wakes up and starts to jitter and bite the air. Wait, if that's Pomni, then why is Kinger there, huh? If everyone here is supposed to be like their heads, then why is Kinger's there and he's okay here? Starts to jitter and bite the air almost like a rabid dog. Pomni stares and slowly walks towards you with her arms just gonna try to find a way around. She doesn't realize what's happening on the other side, but her new head seems to like its attention. He tries to push itself as to bite you. Shout back at Kinger's asked in a hurry if he found the right switch yet. The purple rabbit head was taking away his attention, spying up one of the fireplace robes. Stay back! When you finally look back at your situation, you realize that Pomni is charging you and stumbling. You look around and think quickly, grabbing one of the pillows from the couch. You use your shield as Pomni finally reaches you. Zombie head bites on the pillow, ripping parts of it. You shove it in your face, pushing her away from you. One extra push to make her fall on her back. Take the opportunity to run back at Kinger and help it fend off the smiling rabbit head by pulling the vine that is attached to you. Kinger is pushed against the fireplace in the struggle. It was hair! You quickly push back the brick straight, but the fire roars again bright, ignited by the push of a switch. Not only lighting up the room, but igniting the flames growing out of the chimney. You scream in flashback in agony, turning into ashes. The other vines and roots retreat in pain. You look like a Pomni. The zombie face is melting like wax behind the pillow you shoved her face. She comes back to her senses.
What happened?
You try to explain a few words, but Kinger rushes you both away from the dim light, noticing how the sanity starts slipping away from him again. We have to keep moving, come on! You all go toward the room bed without missing a beat. The three have gone out of trouble, so you don't miss a beat in leaving that place behind. Traverse through dark bed and its interior glitching unfinished. After a long while, Pomni shouts at you two trailing behind.
See a light. Let's see what we find.
With a big push of her full body, she takes the bent grind down and crawls out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. They're studying a most bizarre place we've seen so far. Strange unfinished area. Maybe enough one of Kane's tricks? There were so many doors everywhere. Such a beautifully lit place for my insect collection. Alright. We're gonna do the one with the board game now. We're gonna do the one with the board game. Let's do the board game one. Skip. Skip, 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 skip. Skip, skip, skip. Skip, 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 skip. I wonder if the others are in the freaking board game. Alright, we're gonna do the board game this time. There were missing pieces inside the box, yet the game seemed to not make any sense anyways. You put out the board, displaying it on the ground and try and pass some time. After a while, you're already bored. Not even the instructions were of any help. With the box open in front of you, take a deep breath. Everything was quiet. How's the game going, Honey Pops? Beautiful to see you still hanging right where I left you. He had broken the silence with a loud pop and all the board pieces had gone flying over the floor. With the snap of his fingers, the board and piece vanished from view. Where are we? Oh yes, you need a name and a tour around. The question about the other place inside the circus, and he gives you a casual look and the wave of his hand to brush it off. They're all fine. Just resting after a great adventure. Don't worry, you will get to meet them all. Ken offers his hand to you. First, a tour just for you. Great welcome isn't needed. Ah, and a name. Just come with me. He grabbed you swiftly, lifted you in the air beside him. What the hell happened? Is the glass foreshadowing like something they're gonna struggle with? Why is Gangle dressed like Georgie from It? A big grin on his face lets you fly above the circus tent. So glad you're here. It's nice to have a friendly new face around. We're gonna have so much fun together. That's it? Nah. Nah. That can't be it. Maybe it unlocks when I ask for like an exit. Politely for an exit. Kane's eyes darken, his body language becomes noticeably anxious, though he can't quite make it out. Sure, he could hear it now mumbling to himself. Why does everyone always... What am I doing wrong? Just me? Am I not likable enough? Trying to composing himself, he looks back at you with a fake smile and delivers the bad news. Ah, yes, an exit. Right. You see, there is no exit. Nor that I know of, at least. Haven't seen one around, I'm afraid. At least, not with any I've come up with. He lets out a frantically, generally laugh before shooting you with an intense stare. Sorry to tell you, but I won't be able to help you with that. Well, how about we instead show you around for now? Okay. Insists you find a way out. I'm not doing the best friend forever thing. Oh, so we're not in trouble, are we? Big hand grabs you. Well, though, I think I can't leave off my sight then. Popping sound, suddenly you're fitting aside suit's pocket of one neighbor who knows you trapped here. I keep you with me until you learn to behave. Mummy. Under surveillance. Okay. What if we do the oblige thing? Is it gonna give me the same ending? We were in the middle of a hardcore hide and seek game. Come on, how do I unlock the endings? How do I unlock the two endings? How? How do I unlock the two endings right now? How do I unlock the two endings? How do I unlock the big green doors and the big spiraling staircase? What if I do something different here? How am I supposed to unlock those things? Are they not unlockable yet? Like, are they not unlockable yet? Hold on 1 minute. I need to see what to do here. I need to see what to do. Gotta see what I'm supposed to do here. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? I gotta open Opera. Okay, Alright.